Hi, I'm Toni Taylor with Interconnect Mortgage, and I am very happy to be able to introduce everybody to Tom Groesbeck with Achieve Senior Placement. And as you guys know, we write reverse mortgages, but you also know, if you've ever had a conversation with myself or anybody on our team, we know that one size does not fit all, and it would be negligible, in my opinion, for us to assume that that's the right answer for everybody. So I align myself with people like Tom because I want to make sure you understand your choices and you evaluate your entire life and what's really going to be the need that you're going to have to be able to continue to age. So Tom specializes in senior placement. And Tom, give us a little bit of story, give me a little bit of rundown on you and how you got into this.
Sure. Thanks, Toni. Thanks for talking with me today. I appreciate it. This is exciting. So, as Toni said, I'm Tom Groesbeck. I own a company called Achieve Senior Placement. We're a fairly new company. We just opened in February of this year. So, excited for the future and where things are going. I've spent 30 years of my career, which is pretty much all of it as an adult, in senior living, senior health care, on the facility side, on the community side. So spent a lot of time working in assisted living, independent living, memory care, nursing homes, rehabilitation, things like that. And just decided that it was time to do something on my own. As I age, right, and become a senior myself. So
how'd that happen?
How did that happen? My wife and I ask ourselves that every day. How did our kids get so old?
I think that one of the things that I love about your background is that it gives you a perspective that not everybody has, because you've kind of seen behind the curtain.
Yes, and thanks for mentioning that. And that's what we promote as well. I've been on that other side for a long time. I've been that other guy on the community side, on the facility side. So it's I think it's a good piece to have when helping folks try to find the right fit. And that's really what we do. And what we're here for is to help you or a loved one, if you're looking for a mom, a dad, a grandma, a grandpa, or for yourself to find that right fit when home isn't an option anymore.
Yeah.
And sometimes home isn't an option anymore, right? And there are a lot of great places out there. They all do different stuff. They all have different care levels. They have different amenities, things like that. So we really help, we really help to weed you through that. It can be very difficult for someone who doesn't know the world of senior living and healthcare. There's so many options and so many choices and so many different things to look at. It can be overwhelming. It can take months. It can take weeks, and it can be frustrating because you might think, oh, this is the right place, and then you find out, oh my goodness, I can't afford that, right? And you hit a roadblock, and I find a lot of folks hit roadblock after roadblock, and that's where we come in, and we try to help you stop hitting those roadblocks and finding the right place a little bit easier and a little less trouble-free.
Yeah, I think that you get to this point, whether it's you that's considering this next move for yourself, or maybe you're watching this and maybe you have parents that you're considering helping navigate this. And I think it's like anything, right? You've had a life that's brought you into expertise, and then you get into this season, and this is a new space. It's unfamiliar territory. So if you can have people, and somebody like Tom who really can see behind and understands the inner workings of an environment, then that can help make sure that transition is as smooth and I think really important, especially when finances are an issue or a challenge, making sure that you get it right the first time, because sometimes the money's not there to get it wrong and fix it later. So it's really important to have that deep dive, and I think that's part of the collaboration. We're part of the Elder Care Council and making sure that we're bringing education to the community and the seniors out there. But everything from now, do you deal with placement even into Medicaid facilities?
So I do. It's a little different.
Okay.
So just so everybody is aware, my services to a potential senior or to their family are free. So I don't charge the senior, I don't charge the family for what I do and the help that I provide for them. We're paid by the facility that they choose to go to. So basically a referral fee, if you will. So we work with a lot of different facilities throughout the area, Palm Beach, Martin, and St. Lucie County right now. So it's a free service to you. With Medicaid, that does change things a little bit because of the funding coming from a state and federal entity. Those facilities aren't allowed to pay us that fee when Medicaid is involved.
Okay.
Something about us though is that we're here to help people, so we're always gonna help walk you down that road regardless of what your funding source is.
That's awesome. I mean, I think that what I love about that is that for people that don't have the resources to get into a paid facility, you're not alone. Tom's still out there providing the education and the resource at no expense to you, and making sure that you're making that right decision. And sometimes the finances are a huge driver in the decision that's made. And
They are.
you pair that with the physical needs and the, do we need skilled nursing? Do we need just a housing environment? Whatever it is, to be able to navigate that and make a decision. So, Tom, how would somebody reach you and your company?
Sure. So we have several different channels that you can reach us through. A simple phone call. It goes directly to me as the owner, and that number is 561-970-5031. We also have a website, achieveseniorplacement.com. You can contact us through our contact page on our website. We're on Facebook. You can message us through Facebook if you're a Facebook user and/or Instagram, or an email. And that's simply tom@achieveseniorplacement.com.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you taking the time. I hope that if you've been listening, understand that we want you to get an education. We want you to be able to make an informed decision, and that we understand that it's a very personal decision, and it is not one size fits all. It is a very customized process. So we're here to help. So again, I've been Toni Taylor with Interconnect Mortgage. Our number is 561-373-0371. And our website is interconnectmortgage.com. So until next time, thanks. Thanks, Tom.
Thanks, Toni.